Hello, hello. It's Robin from my Alkaline Vegan Journey. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hi, guys. Hey, positive one. Hey, are you fasting with us? Adia Lynn. Good morning, good morning. Actually, it's afternoon here. Where are you tuning in from? It's 1 o'clock. Cece's Diary. All right. Day 2 in the house. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah. And as we start knocking those days off, I'm telling you, it's going to feel so great. Listen. Hey, Cece's Diary. Positive one. We're going to let a few more join us before we get started. Here's some great things that I have for you all today. As far as a nice little cheat that's so good for our bodies. Yeah, I need it bad too. And I do too. For some reason, last night, let me introduce the room to everyone. Some people might be dropping in. We are discussing our 21-day fast. We're on day 2 of our 21 days of doing nothing but all water or all herbal teas or smoothies or raw foods. And all of these things are coming from Dr. Sebi's Nutritional Guide. Come follow me. Everything is posted. If you just look at my posts, you'll be caught up. And it's not too late to join. If you're just getting started, you just make sure you do your 21 days. Do your calendar count and join in. Okay. First and foremost, I need some updates from you guys. I need to find out how you're doing on your fast. I know we're only 2 days in, but this day 2, possibly day 3, is when that stomach starts growling and you start feeling a few of the hunger pains. You might even have a little bit of a hunger headache. But I just need to know. Hey, Ski 529, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're discussing the fast that we're doing, 21 days. Seth Lotus. Lotus. Wow, that's a good name. Paps 2000. Commander Amber. I like that. Yeah, we're discussing our 21-day fast. We're on day 2. Day 2, and I want your questions. And for some reason, I have not been able to go into your feeds to find any before photos. Now, I posted mine. Hey, Ski, listen, I need your Care DD27. Thanks for joining us. I need your before photos. I want to know what these photos are going to be looking like come day 23. Hey, Nito 36079. Thanks for joining us. David Lee, 3113, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we are on day 2. Tell me how it's going. Drop some comments so I can know exactly what's going on. Yeah, it's not too late to post something. Post it and I'll come in. And I'm glad you're telling me, positive one, because I'm going to go in your feed and I'm going to find that before photo and I'm going to feature it. I want to feature at least, 10 or 20. We've got almost 2,800 people. I couldn't believe it. 2,800 people, because I've been going into feeds, finding out who's doing all water, who's doing herbs, who's doing herbal teas, I should say, no sweeteners, and who's doing the smoothies and who's doing the raw food fast to see if you've got any things that I can grab and post. So that's okay. The guidelines, Commander Amber, for our, the main guideline is that we follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, and it's posted. I've posted it 2 or 3 times now on my feed, and you can choose between all water, all herbal teas, all smoothies, or all raw foods. If you're doing raw foods or smoothies, you're doing an intermittent fast. Only eat or drink between 12 noon and 7 p.m. So I hope you're joining us, and if you're joining us late, just catch up. You got to do your 21 days. Okay, Ski 529, very good. Waters and teas. I want to know what kind of Only 24 ounces of tea? Yeah, I got to tell you about that. But I want to know what kind of teas you're doing. Baby bananas, very good. Okay, so you're more on the fruit fast, positive one, and that's good. That's good. Now, I'm actually doing an all water fast, and my fast is actually going to be extended to, well, I always do it, 21 days of all water. And then what I do is I take and do herbal teas, and I do a lot of cascara sagrada, burdock root, sarsaparilla. I got to redo and teach you all some new things about the teas, because the leaves and flowers are prepared differently than the roots and the bark. And I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, what you're actually doing, your Commander Amber, we're doing 21 days. Hey, Fee West. Fee West too. I'm glad to have you back today. Star Love 29. Okay. So you're doing St. John's brush and water. What is St. John's brush? Don't know what that is. Enlighten me. Okay. Yeah, I'm only doing water for 21 days. And after I do the 21 days, I merge into 6 days of nothing but the herbal teas. And after I do the 6 days of the herbal teas, then I slide my way into fruits and vegetables that are raw. So it's kind of like a rest, then a agitation, what do you want to call it? A scrub, and then a rejuvenation. Because with my fruits and veggies, I'm going to be also doing sea moss. Yeah, only water for 21 days. Yeah, hey guys, I'm seeing all y'all come in the room. Come on in. Come on in. Montu Landis, 325. I'm doing great. I'm telling you, I feel like just 2 days, I'm already feeling the energy. But I'm telling you, it's going to pass, and you're going to need that energy for the last couple of days, because you're going to feel a little lethargic. And that's why I'm on the floor, because I want to show you all a move that I learned at midnight. I actually got up about 12:30 or so to use the restroom and couldn't go back to bed. So I started doing some research, and I found a move, a breathing technique. Simple as crap. Do it in 5 minutes, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to feel different. So yeah, you need some already made sea moss. Why aren't you going to my website? I got all of that. Fee West, hit me on my bio on the website that's attached. That's where I'm selling my sea moss. I have purple, I have golden, I have spectrum, and I have the gel. I have the raw and the gel. So you just hit me up and let me know. Okay. Star Love 129 says, with that, can you also consume sea moss? No, we're not doing that. Okay. I don't know what this is. Something just came up on my feed and I couldn't read it. But I need some already made sea moss. I got you on that, Fee West too. And then Star Love 129 asked if I could consume sea moss. I take every day, and I do too. But I'm telling you, for this fast, for me, I'm giving all my systems a rest. I wish I could do more days of the dry fast where there's no water, no liquid, no food for the whole time. And I'm learning that some guy did it for like 351 days. But I got to research that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do the dry fast. And if you don't know, the dry fast is where you don't do any water in or on your body and I'm going to do 3 days. And I'm going to wait till sometime in between the 21 days that we're doing. And yeah, if you could do sea moss, go ahead and do your sea moss and just, do the raw food fast, or just do it with your water. I mean, there are no hard lines with our fast. The only hard line is, first, we do 21 days, and second, that we follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Those are the two hard lines. Now, if you want to do raw food and smoothies and maybe the sea moss, that's the alkaline vegan diet, except for the cooked foods, which is better for you. But it's not really giving your system a complete break. The people who are doing the raw foods and the smoothies are basically people who are on medication. The whole gist of this fast is for complete rejuvenation, and that's to give your bodily functions a rest. You want to spike the production of those stem cells. You want to kind of slice the PKA enzyme production completely off. And the best way to do that is with water, dry fasting. So yeah, you can do all of those. Just do it for 21 days and follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Now you have, okay, positive one says, I have severe need to get rid of inflammation. Yes, and this is the way to do it. I'm going to tell you, my first fast, nobody put me on point as far as some of the things that would happen to me. Day 3, I had my last bowel movement, but day 7, and they now tell me that was excess mucus that exited my body. And I'm telling you, every fast after, even the 40-day fast, I've not had that. I guess I've been controlling my mucus production. And as you know, excess mucus causes the inflammation. So you want to get rid of that mucus. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fiwi 2, I'm not sure what you didn't know, but yeah, you want to make sure that you get rid of the excess mucus so that you could go ahead and get rid of the inflammation. Now, Commander Amber says, our bodies need water. I'm doing so much research on this, and I'm not finding that to be true at all. Not this stuff you call H2O, at least not that. Yeah, it's called H3O, which we get directly from fruits and vegetables that are high in liquid content. And that's the best for our bodies. So when you say our bodies need water, I don't know where that's coming from. Where the research is from that. I have not seen that anywhere yet. Okay, Daddy Doll, I think that's what it's called. Daddy Doll says, day 2 of the fast, and I'm already done. Don't say that. This is the trying time. This is when it's going to test your self-control, your discipline. It's going to test you. And what you're going to need to do is say, no, I'm going to always win. What I want for my body is what I'm going to get from my body, because I'm going to make it so. I'm telling you, I know. And I'm in a situation now with my daughter. She got all the goodies, vegan and non-vegan. But I'm like, the willpower is like hidden. I haven't fasted in a minute, but it's hidden. And I understand, yeah, you're going to feel like, I ain't doing this. Let me just pick this up and do it. But then the feeling that you'll have after that little itty bit of pleasure is going to really make you feel messed up when you think about where you were heading and, having possibly start over and possibly still having that feeling of defeat. And I'm not feeling that feeling. Forget that. I don't care. I don't care if everybody around me is eating and drinking and all my favorites and all. I'm going to finish what I start. Forget that. I'm the master of mine. And you need to think like that too. But I know what you mean. Okay, Commander Amber, you're a raw vegan. I would die without food for 21 days? Wow. I've done it. I've done a 21-day fast in 2020 for 4 times, all water, and you will not die. I guarantee you. I'm still here. Am I? Am I a figment? I'm telling you, you can do it. I'm telling you, you're all raw vegan and you can't get that up? You got to be kidding me. I bet you could. I bet you before most people you could. Oh my God. 21 days you could do it. Just water or just, so this fast, if you do raw food from Dr. Sebi's list, you're not even fasting. You're just eating regular. I mean, I look at it like this. Like I said, I think the people who are on medication, a lot of people with diabetes are doing the raw fast. But I always say, check with your physician, check with your physician, check with your physician. Because you don't know. Everybody's body is different. And you want to know. And I stumbled into this without even planning when I first started. And it worked out well for me. I mean, well. I'm telling you, my life is so different. I don't even think I could gain weight like that again. And I be eating some chickpeas. I be eating some quinoa. All those heavy proteins that are in that plant-based diet, like the hemp seed. I love nuts. Man, the Brazil nuts and the walnut. Man, I be killing them things. But they will put weight on you. They are our main sources of protein. And that protein gets in there. But I guess it's a different type of protein because, I might grab a belly or so. But, that's because I dog them. I really do. I eat a lot. I never would have thought that I could down so much vegetable stuff. Okay, now let me go back. Okay, yes, thank you, Fiwi West. I want to say Baby Doll, she's encouraging you because, yes, you can do it. We're here together to give each other encouragement. And I'm telling you, if I've done it 4 times, and I didn't even tell y'all, I did 40 days. 40 days. More than a month of all water last year, 2021. I call myself, because the 21 days when I finally started doing it, it was like, this ain't nothing. This is not even a real challenge for me. I kind of whizzed through it like it was nothing. So I said, I'm going to really challenge myself. Through the Lenten season, February 17th through March 28th, I gave up all water. But y'all look at my videos. Y'all see, after day 30, whew, I was like, what the heck did I do? And like I say, I don't ever start something that I don't finish. It's not even in my DNA. Forget that. So day 30, I was at the Walmart. I had to remove the stuff off the lower shelf. They didn't even have a chair. I couldn't even sit down, and I was feeling weak. I was like this. People probably thought I was drunk. Oh my God, I was feeling it. Oh my God. And that to me was when my pineal gland was decalcified, because I'm telling you, I'm living in doggone deja vu in real time. I couldn't even explain it to people. It was just kind of surreal. It's like I was able to actually kind of predict what was going to happen because I'm living in a deja vu state where I felt like it had happened before and I knew what was going to happen, but I was living it in real time. That thing was weird. That thing was weird. But I said, I'm not going to do that anytime soon. I think 30 days is kind of like my limit. And you need to be documenting everything. So like me, the first time I did the 21 days, I was not really taking diligent notes. I can only remember that, wait a minute, this is day 3. And I'm still using it, having bowel movements. It's like, I started thinking then, what the heck? That don't even make sense. If I hadn't done that fast, that stuff would have still probably been in my system. Clogged or whatever, rotting, causing some kind of disease. That's why I say if you can, give it all up. I mean, everything except for maybe water. And I'm planning on giving water up for a couple days during this fast. Try to. Okay, Skeets 529 says that King Louis, 192. We're doing a 21-day fast. Okay, yeah, let me start over. Thank you so much, Skeet 529. For those of you that are just joining us, we're discussing our 21-day fast. We started 2 days ago. We're in day 2 of our 21-day fast. And the fasters are those that are doing all water or herbal teas or smoothies or raw food. All these things are items that are coming from Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. And even if you're late getting to the party, you can still join, but just make sure you do your 21 days and you follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Let me kind of catch up because I know I'm kind of, yes, King Bowie, all alkaline. I mean, King Louis 182, all alkaline. Yeah, because I don't want you to do that. But if you have to, somebody commented that the reason why they're doing the raw fast is because they doubt their willpower. Well, what better way to test your willpower than to just jump into it and just make yourself do what your mind tells it to do? Simple as that. I mean, it truly does become a thing of mind over matter. And you have to put things in your mind that say, I don't care what. Yes, that freaking apple whatever, or that, and I make the best ice cream. I have emulated completely Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Go look at my video, and it is completely alkaline vegan. And it is the bomb, and I make it often. So I really should be fat. But yeah, I see that stuff, and it's like my mouth starts watering. But I have the discipline, and I don't know where that comes from. It's mind over matter. It truly is a state of mind that I don't care what, I'm not going to be defeated at this, because I rule me. And I pray a lot. And during those times where I feel like it's overwhelming, I get down. And then I got another technique for you guys. It's a breathing technique. But let me answer some of these questions and we'll get into that. Vegan love the skin you're in. I like that. Vegan love the skin you're in. I like that. Okay, the kitchen is full of crisps and chocolate. I'm not interested. It's not worth the pain after. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to tell you, if it were just as simple as taking a quick this, a quick that, then guess what? We wouldn't need this. We stop there. But often it doesn't stop there. It winds up being a thing where the stuff is so good, you can't stop. And it becomes like an addiction where you can't stop. And it's better just to, I do a lot of alternatives. We use sapote, which is like a fruit that has like a black inner. And that's what I use for some of my chocolate. I don't think chocolate is really on Dr. Sebi's list. And I try to follow it very closely. We don't do, there's another chocolate substitute, which is roasted black sesame seeds, and that stuff is the bomb. Yeah, we'll talk about that. But y'all have to go look at my videos. All that stuff is posted. I think I might have posted about 1,000, maybe 2,000 different things on things that just came to me because I knew the list was short. And that meant that you have to put your creativity in there. But let's not talk about food. We're talking about the absence of food through these 21 days. Anyhow, okay. Fiwi 2, Fee West. Am I saying, yeah, Fee West. Why am I saying Fiwi? Fee West 2 says, check out the Life app. You can download it to your phone. Great tool. What does it do? The Life app? I want to know about that. Okay, and Molly Shania 78 followed me. Thank you, Molly. Okay, King Louis 192, 10-day fast? Is that what you think you can do, just 10 days? Try to stretch it out. Maybe alter it some. If you could do 10 days all water, that would be great. Because I'm going to tell you, after 3 days of fasting, let me tell you what happens to your body. Those priceless stem cells, they start mass producing. I mean, they go explosive. And you'll start seeing the changes in your body after 3, maybe 4 days of all water. And that's the stem cells just massively producing. And what they do is they go in and they kill or get rid of all the disease cells while replenishing your cells with new cells. And that's why that process of getting stem cells transferred here and there is so expensive. But just in fasting, you can create them yourself for free. And that's what you need to rejuvenate your body, is the production of those stem cells. So you can imagine the longer you do your fast, the more stem cells that you're creating. So even if you run amok down the road, you still got that overproduction of stem cells that are still fighting your inner battle. So if you can do 10 and then alter it up and do the other, 12, 11 days with something else, do that. Just try to get in at least the 10 days all water. Okay. I don't know why these things are out of order. Now it's asking me what's going on here, and King Louis asks. But I hope you understand that we are talking about our 21-day fast. We're on day 2. Positive 1, agree with you on the water. The fruits yield alkaline water. Yes. And that's why we're using alkaline foods, because they keep altering the DNA of these cross-pollinated GMO inferior beings. And I'm telling you, the research that I've done says that this stuff will not only inhabit certain things because they're growing in certain places with wild stuff, it's going to tamper with the wild stuff. That's why we got to start growing our own stuff. And as you notice, they stopped putting the seeds in our stuff. Oh, it's for our convenience. Please. Ain't nobody boo-boo the clown. We know what it is. Okay, so our bodies are made up of 90% water. What kind of water? I want you to research that because it's 70%. But look up what kind of water that is. Please do that and get back to me, because you're absolutely right. It's 70%. Our bodies are made up of 70% water. But look up what kind of water that is. Free West 2 says, Life app keeps track with your fast. I really need that. As you progress, it explains to you what your body is going through. Yes, please, y'all. Let's download it. Is it free? I hope it's free. Okay. Hey, T. Allen, 759. Thank you so much for following me. If you're joining us late in this fast, don't worry. We're going to catch you up. All you have to do is go on and look at my previous fast. We're in day 2, which means that you would just have to prolong your fast a little longer. Start now and just get with it. Let's do it. We can do this thing. And if you do 21 days, make sure you're also doing the items on Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. The guide is posted in my post. Okay. Vegan, love the skin you're in. I'm the only vegan in the house. They will see after 21 days my power. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're already doing all raw vegan food, how are you going to switch? Are you now just doing all raw items on Dr. Sebi's list? Because if you do all water, that's the biggest change that you're going to be able to show people. All water and herbal teas, I'm telling you, hands down, not only will you melt, but your insides will be freaking clean. Because these fasts are inter and intracellular. I'm talking about the giving the body a rest, doing all water or herbal teas gets inside each cell, every place in your body, and between the cells. So inter and intracellular cleansing is what's going on. So Fee West, yes, you were scared with your pineal gland opening. Please do a story time. I want to experience that. Oh, yes. And I wrote all that stuff down. I think people thought I was crazy. But I'm telling you, yeah, I will definitely do a live on just me cracking whatever. And I didn't even know what it was at the time. I just knew that I was experiencing something. I was writing it down. And then I went to a couple people and I actually started researching. It's like, yeah, you actually decalcified your pineal gland. I'm like, wow. Okay. But yeah, I definitely will do that. Okay. And being the only vegan or having a specialized lifestyle in a place where there are no other people doing it can be very difficult. And I was in that situation. I had to buy a separate refrigerator. I bought shelves, and I have photos posted on my feed that show you how my refrigerator was set up. There was no need, no temptation. I'm telling you, and me first starting out, I came right out of a fast into alkaline food that I had ordered while fasting. So it was like, I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. So I had to eat that. And I was looking at a couple of YouTubers that were in alkaline vegan and was able to come up with some recipes, and that worked wonders. I fell in love with a lot of the foods that I was making. And they were all experiments because I had never cooked like that before. Now I'm sitting here and it's 1:30. I don't know why I say I'm only doing a half hour, but I want to show you just a quick 5-minute breathing exercise that you could do. Okay, you look like Bill Cosby's sister. Really? I might be. I don't know. Okay. I can't see, and I don't know why they're just giving me these. I can't see this stuff. It says, look how dirty my glasses are. Insomnia. I want to see who you are. Hensley Mama. Oh, share the live. Thank you. Fuyu Cray. I like that though. You say I look like Bill Cosby's sister. I don't know what she looks like, honestly. But thank you so much, Hensley Mama, for sharing the live, because so many people need to hear about this. It's really very interesting, the experiences that I've had through all these fasts. I don't know what motivated me really, aside from spoken from the heavens above, that had me do 4 fasts, all 21 days, all water last year. It was really amazing. And that's why I can't speak any higher about it, because it literally changed my life. And I'm still working. Sometimes I cheat, but I noticed that as I cheat now, I can bounce right back. I'm always into that sea moss. That sea moss, to me, I don't care what nobody says, that stuff will bounce you back. Even if you're not vegan or eating the right stuff, it coats your insides so well that when you put that crap in, it just flushes it. I'm telling you. And it may be because I'm telling you, I don't hold food in my system for more than, I'd say, an hour. Because just like when I started the fast, I'd had a chickpea mixture prior, and it wound up, I took that sea moss and the herbal tea at like 12:45. By 11:15 or so, it was gone. I was actually yielding my last bowel movement at that point. So if I hadn't done that, I may not have had a bowel movement. I don't know. But anyhow, let's get into this. I want to get this breathing thing to you all, because this is a great way to do it. And yes, you will see that third eye, but I think it takes a minute of really kind of getting the crap out of your system. I'm telling you, when you fast, so many things are happening to your body. If you do it fully, thoroughly, with just water and maybe some herbal teas, and they're the right ones, because some of these herbal teas are appetite, they give you an appetite, while others are appetite suppressants, but they still make your body work. So that's why I decided not to do any of that until I finish my 21 days. And then I'll do 6 days of tea and then merge right into the raw foods. Yeah, that third eye it's amazing. And yes, I've documented some of that, but I'm kind of busy, and the platforms that I have to actually post this stuff is either too short or it doesn't help me to edit it, and so it takes me longer to do a lot of stuff. That's why I use TikTok. It's the easiest. I can kind of put it out there and it's gone. Vegan Love the Skin You're In says, I'm doing smoothies. I'm not ready for just water. Had a brain tumor. We'll try this in a couple months. Self-healing. Oh my God, that is wonderful. And I'm sure your vegan lifestyle has really helped to bring your body back to wholeness. Wow. So Fee West, the app is free. Okay, good. You all, there's an app that Fee West 2 is recommending. It's called Life. I would recommend all of you download that thing. It's free, and it helps track your fast. So I'm going to download it as soon as I get off, because we're in day 2. Let's let day 3 be handled by the Life app. Okay, Yolanda Faye just joined us. I'm starting today my water fast. That's water, people. Okay, very good. Now, what you're going to do, just follow me, and I want you to go to my post on all of our fasting, because even though you don't have to worry about Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide right now, I want you to have it. Put it on your phone. I slowed it down so you could screenshot it, so it can always be with you. I'm not doing any CMOS positive one. No, nothing but water right now. When I say water, I mean nothing but water. Even though those things are things that will give you, replenish your system. Brittany, I'm going live, and she's trying to call me. Fasting healed my, I bet. And that's what it does. I'm telling everyone about the stem cell production. That's the main thing about this thing. The PKA enzyme that's automatically produced in our bodies that causes aging is halted during fasting. So you tell me that's not the breath of life, the fountain of youth. Come on. Now check this out. I'm going to have to go because for some reason there's some important messages that I'm missing, and I probably should. She called me knowing that I'm doing a live. I want to say Kennedy 7. K Thrinity 7 joined. Okay, if you're Kennedy 7, if you're interested in joining us in our 21-day fast, join me. Okay, guys. I am so sorry. I hope you all are still here. I'm kind of going through. Okay, now I've got good camera connection. Yolanda Faye, and positive 1. You're doing water and CMOS. No CMOS. Positive 1 shared a live. Thank you so much for sharing this. Honey Jar Moore. Thank you for joining us. We're discussing our 21-day fast. We're on day 2. And if you're late joining, it's not too late. You can always join us. All you need to do is pick the fast that you're going to do and start. And just make sure you do 21 days and you follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Now, let me do this right quick. This was something that I learned on YouTube. I kind of combine them. So it's kind of mine, but it's a combination of some other things that I've done. It's a breathing exercise. And it's so simple. It's just inhaling and exhaling, but it's the number of times that you inhale and or how long you hold the inhale and how you exhale. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, and then you're going to exhale through your mouth. And when you breathe in, you're going to breathe in as much as you can and hold it. Try to count to 8, and then you want to exhale and just get all of it out. So what you're doing is releasing the gas and taking in the carbon whatever oxide that is. I always forget that. But anyhow, I want you to try it. I'm just going to do 1, maybe 2, so you can see what I mean. And I kind of sit in this position, or even this position is good. I like this better. I'm a dancer, so this helps kind of stretch muscles too. But here we go. And that's just 2. You do that for 5 minutes, leaving your shoulders down. You don't want to be hunched up. You want your shoulders to be down, as relaxed as possible. For some reason, I'm still working on doing the real inhale. For some reason, I'm seeing people that could just, but through their nose, and I haven't gotten that yet, but I'm going to be practicing on it. Are there any other questions? I'm going to have to leave. Okay. I said I was going to do 30 minutes, but when people start coming in, I love that. Positive One sharing the video. I'm so thankful for you. What I'd like to do, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, 4 skips. You sent me likes and I love the likes. Thank you. We're going to get deeper into some breathing and some of the things that we could be doing to kind of take our minds off food for a minute, because it's a social construct that we're in. And I think as a universe, everyone is on this food kick, but there's so many other things that we could be doing. Oh, that feels good. Like exercise, and I never exercise. That's probably why I got flab and stuff. I lost, a lot of weight, but I do work out by cleaning, by doing my walks. I do a lot of stuff when I'm cooking, having to jar my sea moss bomb. Y'all got to try this sea moss bomb. I wish I had it mass produced for y'all to have for New Year's, because it's a carbonated drink that is completely alkaline and with sea moss. I have a temporary patent on it now, because this thing is, nobody can figure out how I did it. I think it was completely by accident that I came by it, but it is so good. Carbonated, not that, real thick stuff. Some people want to say it's like kombucha. Not. No sugar, no yeast. None of that. And it is good, it's sweet, and it's bubbly. But if you all want sea moss, please hit me up. The link is in my bio. I'm My Alkaline Vegan Journey .square.site, and there's this, on that site you could just click it, put your address information in, pay for it, and it's out there. I'm working with a new fulfillment center. It took me a minute to get these people together, because I don't want anybody with my formulas, because my sea moss is my sea moss that I harvest myself in St. Lucia, so they're not going to put somebody else's stuff in my jar. So I have to kind of make it myself and get it boxed to the fulfillment center, and then as you all order, they can send it out. So that's how we're doing that thing, and that's also with my sea moss bomb. There's something else. There's a company that contacted me. I guess almost 3,000 people following us. People were like, "Yeah, you all need to check your gut health," and I thought that might be a good idea. And you all have to let me know. Now, this is a test where you send a sample of your bowel movement to this company, and they take it, test it, and they analyze it for your gut health. And based on your gut health, they will recommend certain pro and prebiotics that you could take. Now, I'm telling you, this site was not meant for that, but I thought that this might be something good at the beginning. Now, because we're 2 days in, it might be too late for us now. I don't know if you've already had your final bowel movement. And I want to know about those things, because that's important. That is so important. It indicates how long it's only for the water and tea fasters, not for the smoothie or the raw fasters, because you're going to go throughout. But for the water and tea fasters, if you've had your last bowel movement, I want to know what day, how many days after our start did you actually have it? Mine was like minutes. Like I said, about 12:45, I had the sea moss, just raw with nothing, and the herbal tea at about 12:15. So that was not 12:45, it was 11:40. I can't get my time straight. It was 30 minutes after I ingested it, before we started, that I actually had my last bowel movement. But yeah, those are important. Those are the things you need to be noting. You need to be noting when you start feeling those stomach gurgles, where it's like growling. You need to note when you might have those headaches. You might not even have them, because I haven't really had them yet. But you want to know when your body has any kind of ache. Note everything. Note everything, because I'm telling you, not only for your benefit, but also for possibly your physician. Fee West 2 says, I wish I might send my DNA so they know where to come harvest the good melanin. I know that's right. because there's some good melanin after this fasting. You right about that. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, because this is some good melanin. Yolanda Faye, you're so welcome. I hope you join us. I hope you're going to join our fast. And like I said, if you're starting late, just extend it so that you do your 21 days and follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Vegan, where'd you go? I didn't even miss you. Vegan, love the skin you're in. I guess me trying to, deal with some other matters, I lost the connection and you all are rejoining. Thank you all so much for joining. Maybe I'll take it to 2 o'clock. But ask me questions. Let me know how your fast is doing. Anybody feeling any hunger pains? Anybody sick of, I heard somebody's like, it's only day 1 and I'm sick of smoothies already. That's because you're focused on food. You're focused on it. You're focused on the lack thereof. Put your mind somewhere else. I mean, when I drink the water, I'm telling you, I'm seeing that it really does help me to say, okay, forget that. As a matter of fact, I need my water. You can do this. It's like it's a mind trick that you play on yourself so that you don't have that as just a barrier. Because like I said, this whole food game, it's a social construct just to have us where we are right now when we have to go without. It's like, no, it shouldn't even be that way. And I'm telling you, this guy, I think it's something about air. I can't remember his last name, but he went 351 days without food just by breathing. They call them breatharians. Y'all look that stuff up. Because, see, I don't know nothing about that. I would like to learn more. And people who have done it, just like, me. Just on a fluke, I did the 21-day fast and then 40 days. And I've read so many places that that's unhealthy. That's not good for you. It was the best thing in my life to happen to me. I mean, by far. I mean, I don't have to take these this lady tried to get me to take this blood pressure medicine for years. I started off taking some of them and I was like, this ain't for me. I was using the bathroom all the time. And then I kept thinking, there's got to be a way I can do this naturally where it's giving me some benefit other than faking my blood pressure out, because that's all it's doing. It wasn't healing it, because if it's healing it, I shouldn't have been taking it more than a month or 2 months. So, okay, Fee West 2, slight headache. That is so normal. That is so normal. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of energy. Something about fasting, I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hyped about this. I'm so glad that you all are joining me. I was doing this stuff all by myself, and then I wasn't telling anyone. My daughter sat with me at the kitchen table, and she's like, Mommy, are you okay? And I think I was at day 15 or 16 of my very first fast. She's like, you are really losing weight. Mommy, are you eating? I'm like, I'm fine. Because, I still wasn't letting the cat out of the bag. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I was drinking water. I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Not making a big deal out of it. But she noticed. She noticed before I noticed. And I had forgotten that when you fast, yes, that means you're not taking in calories. So that means that you're not gaining any weight and you're possibly losing weight. So when she said that, I hadn't even thought of it. I went and looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, ooh. And I did not like what I saw. I was really, really very bony. I think at that first time I lost about 60 pounds, that first fast. Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing the live. We're going to stay on for another 10 minutes. So, hi, user 4F, and I can't say all that. I can barely see it, but thank you so much for joining us. I used to be a cheerleader, so that should tell you about my energy. And if you have a slight headache or the gurgling, the stomach growling, I'm telling you, that's normal up through about 4, possibly even 5 days. But it will pass. I'm telling you, it will pass. And then you'll be sliding through it, be like, okay, I don't need that. You will actually get past that threshold. Because right now, the first 3 days are the hardest. And if you get through this, you can get through all the 21. Hands down. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Faye. Girl, and I still have some things that I need to fix. Because as we're dealing with the internal restoration of our bodies, I'm now trying to merge into the external because I don't know what to use sometimes. You know, we have different soaps that, you know, may have worked, and deodorants and moisturizers and all that other stuff. And I still haven't gotten that down. So I'm still working on it. But thank you so much for that. Okay, so... and that's my next venture. I bought loads of shea butter that I'm going to melt down and mix some of the herbal teas too that I've researched that say that they can be used externally. And I've got to find, I got to experiment with it to find out the perfect measure. And guess who's going to be my guinea pig? my daughter. She can do it. There's nothing that's going to hurt her. But it will at least give me some insight on the right combination. So if you all have any more questions, just let me know. I got to go back through these because for some reason they plant new questions and things in the body of all the comments. Okay, so I think I've gotten all of them. Now, please, 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 guys, I need you all to post your photos, your before photos. We don't want to get 10 days in and you posting a before photo because it won't be before anymore. I need to see your before photos. I need to hear some of your stories. I'm glad you all are, you know, oh yeah, I didn't read the rest of that positive one. I hope y'all not using fluoride. Oh my God, that is and now NIH had a study where fluoride is being known to cause cancer. Now, they knew it was cancer causing, but they felt that the little bit that's ingested when you brush your teeth wasn't harmful, and now they're coming back off of that. So, yeah, if you can, there's a coconut oil activated charcoal mixture that I'm looking into as an alternative to toothpaste. The shea butters, I still, have not found a real soap that is alkaline, but I'm researching that, and I'm trying to get my daughter to kind of pick up that research. I got one still in Australia, and I've got one here in the DMV, and I'm trying to kind of pull them in. I got my son doing the microgreens, all alkaline microgreens, because I hate going to the store trying to buy a salad, and I like those little microgreens, and they got alfalfa, they got, radish, and all that non-alkaline crap. So what I'm going to do is have him grow my own, So look for that. Y'all might find that on the market too. Man, I'm telling you, it's just amazing some of the things that you all are going through and have gone through and are really deciding to, take your health as your number one priority. I mean, really just taking it back, because that's what it is. Because as we succumb to our medical professionals 100% and their pharmaceuticals, we are giving up our health to them, completely trusting and relying on them. When I'm trying to give you an alternative, it's a better alternative too, because most of those that are your doctors of Western medicine, they know nothing. And they're just now trying to get the traditional Chinese medicine approved. And this stuff has been working forever. I don't know what that is. I think they think they're the best at everything, and they are by far the worst. Most of the stuff that we're talking about, the TCM is already doing it, has been doing it. When my sister died of breast cancer, and I had to take my son out of school, he was in a Chinese class, and I was explaining to him that I lost my baby sister, and he's like, I told him it was because of breast cancer. He was like, people aren't dying of breast cancer anymore, and this is 2010. I'm like, I was mad and confused and everything. Like, I was lost for words. It's like, you can't be telling me that there's been a cure and we didn't find out about it. I was speechless because I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, there are herbs, there are things that people do to get rid of, especially breast cancer. And I started looking it up, and that kind of led me to a different lifestyle because my sister was completely vegan. And anyhow, let me get off of that. But yeah, thank you so much, Coachy. I can't. Hawasas. I can't say it. Thank you, Coach, for following me. Flaxseed oil. Hair Face did wonders for the hands, and they age more quick. As they age more quick. Okay, that's vegan. Love the skin you're in. Okay, so you're saying flaxseed oil for the hair and the face? Okay. Yeah. Sexy Thing 70. Yeah, that thing hurt me. Oh my God, that thing hurt me. It's like the life means nothing to some. And it hurts me because it's like, oh God, even with this pandemic, it just hurts me, but I'm definitely not getting into that. Thank you so much, Anton Jones. Anthony Jones, 283. Thank you. The blessings just flow through me. That's all. You know who the author of all blessings, I can't take any of that credit. I'm just his vessel. So for hands, face, and hair. Yeah, flaxseed. So I got to get into that. I'm going to do some research on that too. Y'all just don't know. I got like books and y'all, I got so many things around here, my computers and everything. And I'm working without internet. I told y'all my story. I'm kind of stuck here from Australia. I live in Australia, and I came back after a couple years to visit so that, we could actually say a formal goodbye to some of the people we didn't say bye to. My son and I left and, bought a house and got a car. All of everything is there. And we wound up coming back here to visit November of 2019. And we were going to return April 23rd of 2020. Well, March 17th or 16th of 2020, it's like the country is closed. You can hold your ticket or we could refund it. So I got my refund. And they haven't opened it yet. The only way I might be able to get back home is through my daughter who, whilst she stayed there, but she lives in Sydney and I live on the Gold Coast. And she actually got her permanent residency throughout this pandemic. It took her a long time though, like 2 years. And she finally got it. She paid a lot for it. But I may be able to get back there as a parent of her that's there. So we're looking into that now. But I'm starting over. I'm in a, just now getting a place, because when I left here, I left. I gave away furniture. I was only renting while I was here, so I gave, after 6 years of being in that place, gave that up. So I came back to literally nothing. And I have, a few family. My daughter stayed. The other daughter stayed. So I stayed with her for a minute. But it's like, no, I got to get out. I got to get out of her place for real. But anyhow, we've covered the breathing. We've covered if you're late getting in, that you can start. Just do your 21 days. Follow Dr. Sebi. We're going to do some other. Well, check this out. You're going to feel lethargic, which is kind of weak. And what you have to do is fight that too, especially on day 2. Day 2, you feeling weak. Now I was feeling that on day, might have been 15, 16, where, you just get tired. And you feel lethargic, like you can't move. But I felt it a little bit this morning, but I had to fight it. Like when I get out of the shower, it's like, I don't know what it's called. But that's why we need that Life app that Fee West was talking about. It's a Life app that you can download that will help track your fast. So we're gonna get into that. It's 2:00, guys. I've really got to go. I stayed 30 minutes longer than I needed to. Hidden on Purpose. I need you to follow us because we're going on live every day throughout this 21-day fast at 1:00 p.m. Eastern. So if you missed anything today, just feel free to join us every day or just comment on one of the posts that are in the series on the 21-day fast that we're doing right now. So I love you guys, and I'm so glad you all have taken this doggone time out for your body to really do complete healing. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send them through the text. And we're leaving now, and I'm so sorry, but join us every day at 1:00. I will be here. Yes, I use that app. Very good. And I'm going to get that app. And let me know how the app works for you guys, because maybe, some of the personal stuff that I feel kind of hesitant about bringing up, you might feel better about sharing with this app. But you need to note it. You need to document it. Let's go. It's 2:03 now. Oh, I'm so late and they're going to kill me. But I'll be back live again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, every day at 1. I don't care if it's a holiday or whatever. No, it's not going to be a holiday. Oh, but wait a minute. Martin Luther King's birthday? The 17th, I think it is. But yeah, we'll get to that. 1:00, I don't care what, every day. And it's only 30 minutes, so I want to start the fast come March. Okay, and we might be doing another one come March. Because I always do some sort of 40-day giving up. And I misspoke when I did that post on fasting. Fasting is not just the cleansing of the cells. It's the abstaining from something. Usually we connotate that with food because of biblical scriptures and now with health stuff. But it's abstaining. We may do something in February, March for the Lenten season. So stay tuned to that. But y'all got to stay tuned because I got to show y'all how to get out of an all-water 21-day fast. And it's a step. So stay tuned, and I want to see you all tomorrow at 1:00. I enjoyed you guys. Thank you all so much for participating and joining in. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.